all the CA inter students planning for JAN 26 exams, and also the students who failed in the recent September results. I know it is very painful to see the failure. If at all any of you feel genuinely that you don't deserve this failure, like you really wrote the exam well, do one thing: apply for re-verification and also get certified copies. Apply for re-verification and also get certified copies, especially those students who failed near to the closure aggregate. Okay, and also some students who feel that your MCQ paper is not at all considered, you also get certified copy. We will see all that. But having said that, waiting for certified copy, waiting for re-verification result should not be a bottleneck for your preparation. Start preparing from now, not even tomorrow, from now. Make arrangements, begin the war again, begin the war again. I know you failed, I know it is so painful, but remember, no drama accepted, only discipline from hereafter. You know what, when something hit us hard, there is no point, because it's already, you already failed in exam. There is no point you suffering and thinking about the result and regretting that I should have not done that, I should have studied stronger, I should have wasted those and those so and so times, I should have not done that. No, there is no point of regretting. But now what you can do, what is there in your hand, the next 60 days, the next 60 days in your hand, the next 60 days. Today I know how much amount of humiliation that you are facing because you failed in the exam. I know, before your friends, before your seniors, before your juniors, before your family, before your relatives, I know how painful it is. But you know what, this can be reversed with your one success in the JAN exam. If you are successful, I'm telling you once again, with just one success, whatever the pain that you are seeing today can be vanished. And to get that success, without even waiting for re-verification, certificate copies, all this stuff, start preparing from now. Start preparing from now. And when you are starting for preparation, there are some common doubts in many students, and all those doubts I'm going to answer here. Just 1 minute. All those doubts I'm going to answer here. Now, first one, sir, I am very good at both the groups, and I'm planning for JAN exams, both the groups. Really good, really courageous, but you know what? One group at a time. You write JAN exams, both the groups. I'm not denying you. But when you are preparing for JAN exams in the next 2 months, don't prepare simultaneously both the groups. Like you might have thought, in a day, 10 hours is there, you want to study 10 hours. You might be thinking 5 hours I will study group 1, 5 hours I will study group 2, right? No, don't do that. 10 hours dedicate for group 1 only. Finish in 1 month group 1, then in the next month, suppose this November up to December first week, finish group 1. In the December month, focus on group 2. That's what I'm telling you. One group at a time. You know what happens in many students? They start again preparing both the groups simultaneously. Every day they will give 4 hours, 5 hours for one group, some 4, 5 hours for group 2. And December month, almost 1 week, 2 weeks before exam, they realize that none of the group got finished. And they started getting panic attacks, all that, and they leave both the groups in the January. They think of writing in the May. They want to skip the attempt. This is what mostly happens, those students who plan both the groups, because I know very well somewhere you will once again disturb your process, but I will not let it happen. I will come up at right times and give you motivation so that you will not. Remember, one line I want to tell you: motivation will not make you work more. Working more makes you motivated. I'm telling you. The moment you start studying from today for next 3 days, try to be productive. It will motivate you like anything. Motivation, these kinds of motivation videos and all they may motivate you instantly, but they may not make you work more. But if you started working 3-4 days, if you are very productive, that level of motivation you get automatically is different. So the answer is, whether you are planning both the groups or single group, doesn't matter. When you are preparing one group at a time, prepare one group, minimum 3/4 syllabus in that each group. I'm going to talk about right now the most powerful 3/4 strategy. So as per 3/4 strategy, finish 3/4 syllabus in each first group at least. First group, accounts 3/4 you finish, law 3/4 you finish, tax 3/4 you finish. You finished, revise it once thoroughly, you got super confident, then see what is the time available, then plan the group 2. That's it. So this I answered now. Now next one. Sir, what about books and amendments for JAN 26 exams in CA Inter? No amendments at all. only in GST few circulars and notifications will be there for January, for which we will give you video very soon. If at all any circulars and notifications were there for January exams, that video we will give you. Now income tax also for September itself in 54 EC and 139 AA Aadhar, there are some small notifications came which we already uploaded for September. The same is applicable for January also. Typically speaking, are there any amendments for Jan exams? Majorly, no amendments. These were only very minor amendments, not a major amendment at all. Remember this. Then coming to books, sir, are the books, like for example, many of our Shrestha students are having this query. Sir, for September exam, whatever books you gave us, right, like audit goat notes, income tax goat notes, GST master notes, accounts power notes, law master notes, or Shubham Singhal sir, edition number 5 law notes, are there any changes for Jan exams? No changes at all. My dear student, remember, for May 25, September 25, Jan 26, for all these 3 attempts, the same material will be there, the same classes will be applicable. So books and amendments point I clarified. Now coming to implement the most powerful 3/4 strategy. Most powerful strategy. I don't know how many of existing students who qualified in today's results are also watching this video, or else I'll post a separate video for 3/4 strategy and ask many students to comment why I already posted so many feedbacks, and today like many students who qualified with 3/4 strategy I posted already on the YouTube community as well as on my Instagram as well as on my Telegram. You can see there how many students are discussing about 3/4 strategy. Very safest strategy. Even in the recent September exam, law paper was extreme tough, right? From 3/4 strategy 79 marks came. 79 marks came from 3/4 strategy, guys. 80 marks is not that easy. Skipping 4 big chapters, share capital, like there are 4 big chapters which I told students to skip completely. Remaining alone you study 100%. Still the students can attempt 79 marks of the paper. But what is 3/4 strategy? I will directly show you. This is our group 1 3/4 strategy. This is group 2 3/4 strategy. So this is group 1 3/4 strategy. This is group 2. Sir, where can I download this? Nothing to worry. Just come to Shrestha for CA and CMA website. Shrestha for CA CMA website. Okay. Go to free resources. It's already CA interselected. Jan 26 is there, right? In this folder, inside this 3/4 strategy group 1, 3/4 strategy group 2 will be there. You just download that. Now, after you download, what you will get it. So you see, this is the file that you will get. Now, so what is this 3/4 strategy is all about? First of all, you see 3/4 strategy, first priority. 1/4 means last priority. 3/4 means first, when in each subject in group 1, suppose you are planning both the groups, or you are planning group 1 or you are planning group 2. In each subject, first study only 3/4 syllabus, whatever we have given. Only 3/4 chapters, whatever we have given. 100% content you study. Don't neglect at all. 100% of 3/4 syllabus only you study. Sir, what about these topics, sir? What about these topics? Ignore beginning. At the beginning, ignore it. Don't even touch them. For example, accounts 3/4 you covered. Then coming to law, 3/4 you covered. Other laws, 3/4 you covered. Income tax, 3/4 chapters you covered. GST, 3/4 chapters you covered. In all, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4. Sorry, paper 3B. In all these 4 papers, if 3/4 syllabus is covered, revise it thoroughly. Get command on this 3/4 syllabus thoroughly. Still you have time. Then go back to remaining 1/4 syllabus also you study. We are not asking students to skip this completely. What we are asking is, be clever, be strategic. First become perfect in at least 70% of the syllabus. At least 70% of the syllabus. Become the super perfect, super confident, so that any level of the paper at which the difficulty level will be, you can answer it with wonderful. You can answer wonderfully because you're already perfect in 70% of the syllabus, with which you can minimum write 80 marks of the paper. Even in the recent law also, the paper everyone know it is so exceptional paper, so exceptional. First time such a tough paper came. In spite of that, 79 marks came with our 3/4 strategy. We told directly, we blindly told students to ignore these 4 chapters: share capital, accounts, audit and auditors, interpretation of statute. All these 4 are lengthy chapters. We told them to ignore. We didn't worry about it. 79 marks came from this. But this time what we will do? What we will be doing more cleverly, you study 3/4 in law. Audit and auditors is there, right? Which is a small chapter, right? This chapter alone you study additionally. And you know what? This time I will give marathon on audit and auditors topic. This is a favorite topic of mine. Earlier it used to be part of CA intro. So this topic, audit and auditors, which will have a minimum weightage of 6 to 8 marks. Okay, which will have a minimum weightage of 6 to 8 marks. Okay, sometimes even 10 marks can come. I will give you the marathon on audit and auditors, which will be 8 marks chapter. I will give marathon. Believe me, 6 to 8 marks are already in your account, because I'm going to give a marathon on this. 6 to 8 marks is already in your account. Now coming to income tax, capital gains and TDS TCS, two lengthy and complex topics. I kept it under last priority. Remaining all other, you first finish 100%, get command on these chapters. Then if you still have time, study the remaining. By the way, first you finish 3/4, then you should go for 1/4, right? Subject weight you should do first 3/4 and 1/4. No, group wise. Like, what does it mean? First take paper 1, 3/4 you finish. Paper 2, 3/4 you finish. Paper 3A, 3/4 you finish. Paper 3B, 3/4 you finish. You still have time for before that. Revise it once thoroughly. You still have time. Then go for again paper 1, 1/4, paper 2, 1/4, paper 3, 1/4. So first 3/4 of each and every subject in the entire group finish. Then go to the remaining 1/4 syllabus. This is what 3/4 strategy main objective. And guess what? If at all somehow you're not able to cover this 1/4 topic, you don't have to feel guilt. You know, in the recent September, only from accounts 1 or 2 marks came from 3/4 strategy. Law 79 marks came from 3/4 strategy. Tax entirely put together 94 marks came from 3/4 strategy. And guess what? Costing 1 or 2 marks came from 3/4 strategy plus costing theory. Okay, and audit 90 plus marks came from 3/4 strategy. FM and SM put together 85 to 86 marks approximately. 85 or 87 marks is what came approximately from 3/4. 35 marks in accounts and 55 or 53 marks in SM. Total put together approximately 86 to 88 marks came from 3/4 strategy. Guys, believe me, this strategy is a game changer. You don't have to do any selective study of each and every chapter. Blindly keep these topics at last priority. Whatever 1/4 topics I showed in this, keep them at last priority. First finish each and every paper, 3/4 syllabus in every group. After finishing it, revise it once. After revising it, if you still have time, focus on the balance 1/4. This is what 3/4 strategy is all about. And guys, I'm telling you, this is a wonderful strategy. You blindly implement it, you will see a massive result, massive success in your exams, I'm telling you. So now, one group at a time. I spoke about this amendments point, I spoke about 3/4, I spoke about. Now the biggest question, should I go for self-study for the next 2 months? This is the question. You know what, you really have 500 hours of time. You know what can be done in this 500 hours? Single group, if at all you are targeting for JAN exam, you have 60 days of time. Assuming 10 days you're not at all touching books. Every month 5 days break you're taking. 2 months 10 days break you're taking. You have 500 hours. Literally you have 50 days. You have what? 50 days time you have, and every day 10 hours you can study. You have 500 hours, which is a massive number of hours. Single group from scratch. Even if you are a first timer, from scratch, no idea about the subject, from scratch, single group, you can listen to the class, you can revise it thoroughly, still you will have a time, and you can conquer JAN 2026 exams. Trust me, single group, you have abundant time for single group. But what about, sir, I am planning for both the groups, sir. Now 500 hours is the time that is available effectively, right? Can I clear both the groups in the coming exam? As I already told, those students who recently wrote both the groups and missed your result with marginal marks, like in both the groups you got 140 plus 140 plus, or at least 130 plus 130 plus, and you still have grip on most of the syllabus, then now what you have to do, you have to thoroughly in-depth revision you have to do for each group. 3/4 strategy you apply there. In-depth revision you have to do, that to apply 3/4 strategy there also. In each group, in all the subjects, 6 subjects, 3/4 syllabus first you finish. Revise it thoroughly. Get commendable knowledge and grip on that particular 3/4 syllabus. Then if you still have time, balance 1/4 you have to do. Again, within this 3/4 between both the groups, remember, one by one group only you have to do. First take up one group, finish 3/4 syllabus, finish revision thoroughly once or twice at least, get commendable grip on that, then start the other group, finish 3/4 syllabus in the other group also, get commendable knowledge and grip on the 3/4 of other group also. Then once both the groups thoroughly you revised, if you still have time, balance 1/4 you study, go and write the JAN exams, become a CA finalist in the JAN exam results. This is the roadmap. This is the roadmap. Stop dreaming about everything. Okay, no drama, no dreaming, nothing. Start execution, start working. Your work speaks louder. Your work speaks louder. That's it. This is about entire JAN 2026. Now, by the way, very recently, in the CA Inter, we have, if at all any of you want to have a formal coaching with us, if at all any of you are looking for formal coaching, trust me guys, our exam oriented smart courses, our exam oriented regular courses are game changer. Okay, like for example, you see EVO smart or EVO, for example, EVO regular or EVO smart. For example, group 1 EVO regular, you know what is the duration? Our CA Inter, smart class duration 290 hours, whereas regular class itself is 350 hours. And remember, you have 500 hours time for the JAN 26 exams, even if it is calculated from November beginning, 500 hours. But 350 hours of time is maximum time for regular. That for a smart class, 290 hours. 100% syllabus. This is a timeline for 100% watching classes itself. You can watch class itself within 290 hours of entire group 1, within 270 hours of entire group 2. Out of 500, two-thirds, not two-third portion only, not even two-third, I can say, yes or no, 60% only. Out of 500, 60% time if you dedicate on these classes also, we will nurture you the concept from the scratch. We will nurture you the concept from the scratch. We give a timetable here, we give everything here. You can follow this course and 100% rely upon us. Just ask your friends and seniors, they will tell you how powerful Sreshta exam oriented courses are. We cover literally 100% syllabus, guys, literally 100%. Okay, next, now we even launched, considering many students who got exemption in costing and unit 2D students, for them costing, they don't require classes at all. Considering that, we have released a new course, Audit FMSM, together with 2 months validity, where the entire course is 200 hours at just 4799. By paying just 4799, costing, FM SM Audit, 200 marks of the paper you get for 2 months validity at 4799. Considering these people difficulties, we launched this new course for you. So guys, all the course information is there in the website, so I don't want to talk much about this. You can go through this, and most important, free resources. We are the only academy who have all the subjects color materials PDFs at free on the website, and our materials are so good, so powerful. Just ask your colleagues, ask your friends, ask your seniors, they will tell you how good we make the materials. We are the only one who are giving free PDFs for all the subjects of CA Inter, all the subjects of CA Mentor, all the subjects of CMA Final, all the subjects of CA Final also very soon. Okay, all the subjects, all the PDFs at free of cost, which contains a wonderful content. Okay, now you can also order books. Okay, for JAN exams, all these books are absolutely updated and relevant for JAN exams. You don't have to worry about it. So that's about the course. Now the question, sir, should I go for self-study? For whom self-study is suitable? Self-study, you have to do self-study by using ICA study material and also faculty material. Only based on faculty material, it is bit tough for you to go with self-study. Okay, ICA material is wonderful source for making self-study. And within this 500 hours, can I follow ICA material is the question, right? You can follow. Initially, when you're preparing first chapter, it appears little tough and lengthy for you, but once you get the flow, you finish with breeze, like so quickly. You finish each chapter by chapter, even though you're studying from CS study material. I'm telling you, ICS study materials are wonderful, man. If you ask me, if at all you ask me, sir, Sreshta material best, ICA material best, undoubtedly I will tell you ICA materials are best. For us, when we prepare the subject, we follow ICA material only. We don't follow our material to prepare the subject, to gain the knowledge, to get the command on subject. We follow ICA material only. And for you, we simplified that material and giving you through our Sreshta material, GOAT notes, power notes, mass notes, all that. Okay, so follow ICS study material if at all you want to plan study on your own. But can I tell you one advice? Why you have to take the struggle? We have struggled a lot. We designed the books, we designed our classes. Why you have to struggle? Just surrender to us, enroll into our course. If at all if you're financially, if it is viable to you, and we will not disappoint you. The moment you started watching the class, within a week itself you will understand how powerful these classes will be. That's it. Okay, Yes, all the very best. So I think I spoke about all the points, and also whatever that you're expecting from me, more and more videos or whatever, please comment below. I will make a note of it and I will do at right times all these videos. Okay, that's it. That's it, guys. All the very best.